Number three is the Daily Kos, and they are very significant in this current media world in which we live. They have one of, if not the biggest left-wing political websites.
And Fox has one of the most right-wing news channels. What's your fucking point?
They are rabidly anti-conservative.
And Fox is rabidly anti-liberal. What's your fucking point?
Yet its founder, Markos Moulitsas, has so much clout.
So much clout that what? That he gives his fucking news organizations talking points? Kind of like, you know, what's his fucking name? Rupert fucking Murdoch?
That not only does he get on the most mainstream of shows, Meet the Press, to talk politics.
The gall of that motherfucker to go on to a show that talks about politics while his whole career has to do with politics? What? The gall of that motherfucker. That is just, it's obscene. I can't believe it. What, I mean, come on. What the fuck are you bitching about? You're on the news right now. I can't believe the gall of you coming on here talking about the gall of someone else because you're on fucking Bill O'Reilly. I mean, how stupid is that?
But the Democrats who were running for president of the United States went there and made speeches to the Daily Kos convention.
Right,
That's
well,
how
we made a big
afraid
deal
they
out of
are.
that.
Oh, I'm sure you did, Bill O'Reilly. You make a big deal about a fucking bunch of bullshit, asshole.
Right.
Of offending the Daily Kos.
And it's about as hateful as you can possibly. You can't get a more hateful website than that.
Yeah,
Are you sure? I mean, you could try, like, you know, foxnews.com. You know, I'm putting it up there in the front.
They started this rumor that Sarah Palin's child with Down syndrome may not have been her child,
right.
but the daughter. It's just terrible, terrible.
You know, yeah. I mean, the conservatives have never started a fucking rumor in their lives. I mean, they never said that Obama's birth certificate wasn't fucking legit. None of this shit. They never fucking went on with some like socialist bullshit and they continue to do it. They don't make anything up, dude. They're fucking perfect, you know. I'm so humbled in your fucking presence, Mr. Conservative motherfucker.
All right, number two.
Number two, the New York Times. There is no news organization that is more influential with the so-called mainstream media.
Other than Fox News, who has like the highest ratings of all these programs. So you guys are basically like the giant that's like crying about all the little tiny fucking people that are like hitting you in the ankles. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, conservatives will never run out of things to complain about. And neither will liberals, mind you. I'm a liberal, and I mean, there's always going to be something, but conservatives find the most ridiculous shit to get fucking upset about. Like, real problems are not problems to conservatives. All they care about is, like, you know, FaceTime and shit like that. FaceTime, money, whatever. They don't care. Religion, that's all that matters to them. The most unimportant things in the fucking world are what is the most important thing to a conservative.
If the New York Times went on strike tomorrow morning, the CBS Evening News wouldn't know what to put on the air tomorrow night.
And if Rupert Murdoch fucking had a stroke or a heart attack right now, Fox wouldn't know what fucking talking points to do next month. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody takes their cues from the New York Times.
Everybody? Everybody except for you. But you take your cues from Rupert Murdoch. So, I mean, hypocrite much?
And under the leadership of its publisher, Arthur Sulzberger Jr., and its executive editor, Bill Keller, this once great newspaper, liberal, great newspaper, has just descended pretty far down the list.
I can guarantee it's not as far down the list as the once great conservative party is down the list of where they used to be. Talk about people descending under retarded people's commands. The conservative, and Republican parties have descended. Fuck it, dude. They're in hell. Hell doesn't even exist. They're so far down, they found the motherfucking shit.
And
you think you're going to go out of
business? Have with the New York Times.
You think you're going to go out of business this year?
One can only hope.
Yeah, I mean, one can hope. One can cross those fucking fingers that Fox News goes out of business, or that Rupert Murdoch, gets, whatever, whatever.
But the problem that I have with the New York Times is that they've adopted a view of conservatives that is prevalent on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, and that is that conservatives aren't simply wrong, conservatives are morally inferior.
Now, you notice that he said adopted. I think they adopted that from the fucking conservatives. You see, it's not just like Manhattan liberal, it's not just one place for conservatives. The whole fucking country is full of conservatives who think like liberals are fucking pot-smoking hippies and shit like that. And they've gone on with this forever, and they continue with it. And while they continue with it, they complain about liberals who actually believe they actually have a higher moral standard. So tell me again what the fuck you're bitching about?
So that if they disagree with you on, let's say, immigration bill, you become a racist.
That's right. I mean, and they've used that tactic for years.
Yeah, okay, so if you disagree with immigration, you're a racist. While at the same time, anyone on Fox News will tell you that if you disagree with the Bible or God or the concept of having God in our Constitution and shit like that, they will tell you that you're a heathen or some kind of bullshit like that, and that you are morally inferior to them. And that's what they fucking believe, whether they say it or not. So tell me again about this shit. You're fucking the biggest hypocrites ever!
But I think that's why they're going out of business, Bernie, and I think there's a good chance they will go bankrupt this year.
All right, I got fucking my life savings on the line here, Billo. I'm sure you can cover that with whatever's in your wallet, but I will bet you that they don't go out of business. In fact, I'll double or nothing that not only do they not go out of business, but Fox goes out of business before they do. How's that?
Okay, here it is. Drum roll, please.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
The worst mainstream media smear machine in the United States
is
Fox News?
Is not because of their influence, not because of their size, because this group has no influence and very little size, is MSNBC.
Such little influence and such small size that you put them at the top of your list. I mean, how fucking retarded are you people?
I have them on the list at number one because they are a division of a major news organization, NBC News. And the villains are not even people on the air.
Unlike Fox News, who has their villains on the air, off the air, and fucking everywhere.
They're executives who most Americans don't even know their names.
Rupert Murdoch?
But they have made a business decision to allow, and I'm going to use this word very carefully, to allow defamation of conservatives with whom they have a beef.
This is where the fucking hypocrisy drives me apeshit, because Fox News has made a business decision to purposely slander liberals and anyone else that they don't agree with for fucking monetary gain. That's what they do. And they are literally putting on the air themselves bitching about other news companies doing the same thing for the other side. How fucking hypocritical can you get? These assholes deserve to fucking die. Die. Fuck it, man. I'm not going to be nice about it. They deserve to fucking croak.
So this qualifies them, in my book, as journalistic hookers. But I say this, Bill, with apologies to the other hookers out there who only sell their bodies. These people have sold their journalistic souls.
And they have.
Yes. Yes, you have. You have. And when you get home tonight, you can call up your fucking hookers that you were talking about earlier, and then we can have some kind of scandal about it, because that's what conservatives do. They talk a lot of game, and then they go snort a line of fucking meth, smoke some crack, and fuck a hooker in the ass. Because you're morally superior to us, right?
That's my list.
All right, Bernie.
And I'm sticking with it.
I cannot argue with the list at all.
Nor would you attempt to if you even had a problem with it, because he's someone that's you have on Fox News that you regularly agree with, so you're not going to complain if he calls your mama ugly. You're such a fucking dumbass. Fuck you, Billo. Fuck you, Bernard. Fuck Fox altogether. Coctopus out. And it's a long way down.